Hello, hey Lapsod, hey Bumfluff. How you guys doing? Oops, I'll move my mic closer. Sorry if I was quiet. My mic was all the way on the other side of the computer. Hello! You are well? I'm doing okay. I'm ready to play my game and have a chill time. Ooh, my hair's stuck. Ah! Nah, it's just gonna flick up. That's fine. But yeah, I can't remember what the first line was because we accidentally skipped it. And this is the start of the new chapter. Okay. In my dream, I was standing in front of an old window somewhere. Beyond the glass stretched a vast blackness. Let me know if the music is okay and stuff. Through which I could make out a faint figure facing away from me. I pounded on the window in an attempt to get the person's attention. But just as the person noticed my voice and began turning around, my eyes opened and I was awake. Sleepyhide. The damn phone again. I let slip a few choice words as I wearily slide my arm out towards the phone. Hey, handsome. Rachel? Something wrong? You're not your usual chippy self this morning. Yeah, your call woke me up. The sound of the phone pulled me out of this crazy dream I was having. Did you have a late night or something? You could say that. Had some things on my mind and didn't hit hay until dawn. But forget all that. What's so important you gotta call now? There's a message from Ed. There's something he wants you to answer right away. He seems he wants to know if you still feel like working for Red Crown. Ah. He what? Well, do you? Of course I do. Ah. Thought so. Rachel, you don't think the old man's beginning to regret firing me, do you? Didn't think he felt remorse. Ah. You quite done? Maybe you'd like to explain to me what exactly I have to regret. Ed. Were they on like a three-way call? You're the one who should be on your knees. If anything, getting rid of a no-good bum like you was a breath of relief. I think you've made your point. To be clear, I don't regret booting you out, but it has been on my mind. Even had a strange dream about it. A strange dream? Yeah, it was pretty messed up. You were in it, lying dead by the roadside. Oh my god. You're right, that is messed up. Not exactly a premonition though, unless you've got plans to off unless you've got plans to off me yourself. Yeah, well, careful what you wish for. Still, not a great feeling to see the guy I fired dead beside the roadside. It's Kyle Hyde time! It is! How you doing, Ressa? You know what's the worst part is? Well, I'll tell you anyway. It's waking up with that image in your head feeling genuinely worried. Worried, eh? Think about it. There can't be that many guys out there willing to take on a lazy-ass bum like you. And even if you did find someone, they'll likely fire you in 3 days. So if I don't take care of you, how do I know my dream won't come true? I love Smoghide. So what are you saying? I'm a reasonable guy. I figured you got enough going for you to make me give you another chance. But mark my words, this will be the last chance I ever give you. My last chance, got it. So what's it gonna be, do you accept? Yes, I do. Then it's settled. I'm not gonna just bring you back in though, no way. I'm gonna think of a way to test just how loyal you are. You'll be hearing from me. Anyway, I've got things to do. Ed, wait up. What is it? I wanted to ask you about that weird order sheet we talked about before. I thought it was pretty clear about that. Throw it in the trash. If the client ain't happy to go through me, we don't do the job. Simple. Rachel, you're up. Hey, Kyle. You're still sweating over that sheet, huh? Yeah, I can't forget the damn thing. Just can't seem to figure out why it came straight to me. It's puzzling, I'll give you that. Not only that, I had a run-in with our mutual friend, Rex Foster. You did? Yeah, caught him skulking around the cafe in my apartment building. Real shady guy, seems he's been snooping into my past too. I want to find out all there is about him. That's where you come in. Don't suppose you could do a bit of sniffing around, could you? Will do, handsome. Yeah, I forgot that they like have all this information on shit. I still don't quite understand what the business actually does. Like it's... interesting. I'll give you a call as soon as something turns up. I'm counting on you, Rachel. I twist the top off the tap. And a jet of cold, refreshing water streams out. Business stuff. I put on one of my trademark suits. Fucking... No comment. No comment. My buzzer suddenly sounds. Who's there? Did I come in during horny hour? No. What do you mean? Mrs. Patrice. Glad I caught you while you were at home. Is there something I can help you with? Come now, Mr. Hyde. Are you telling me you've forgotten our chat from the other day? How you doing, pool boy? Which chat would that be? Well, do you remember what we discussed or not? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't have a clue. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Is that so, Mr. Hyde? But I can't wriggle out. You can't wriggle out of it that easily. Simply put, I'd like the rent. Oh yeah, she's wanting my rent. Oh, right. Do I have your attention now, Mr. Hyde? Good, I'll be expecting both this month and last month's rent. $400 in total. Roger that. Then I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Mrs. Patrice, could I ask you something? Perhaps, what is it? I overheard some gossip about the incident that happened here 13 years ago. Oh. Are the rumors true? Gonna be lurking while you play some games? Oh, okay, enjoy the lurk and enjoy your games. Now, Mr. Hyde, I thought you'd know better than to pay attention to idle gossips and rumors. I really must be on my way. Mrs. Patrice walks away. Time to pay up, I guess. Doesn't sound like anything a trip to the bank can't solve. Pretty sure I've got enough left in there to cover it. Hang on. Today's Saturday, the bank's closed. To make matters worse, the ATM won't recognize my card anymore. Now I'm really stuck. How the hell am I gonna get my hands on the rent money now? Uh-oh. Wait, I think I might still have some cash stuffed into the wallet in my suitcase. If I put that together with whatever cash is lying around, I might have 400. Who just has like $400 in cash just sitting about? Case is lying flat on the table. Hey Danny-kun, how are you? Take $380 out of my wallet. He's just fucking walking around with like nearly $400 in his wallet. 380, not everything, but almost there. Now to scrape together the last $20 and pay up. I know he has a jar of money over here. Buzzer suddenly sounds. Again? Visitors? You again. You've got to be kidding me. Hey there. What did I do to deserve this early morning visit? You're not trying to get me involved in more shady arguments, are you? Nah man, it's nothing like that. Then what is it? It's something you're gonna want to hear, Hyde. What makes you think I'll want to hear anything you have to say? You're gonna want to keep it close to your chest though. Basically, I got wind of a surefire way of winning big bucks. There's no way we can lose, man. No risk at all. You stand to get 10 times the amount of cash you put in. 10 times. 10 times does sound good. No! You're smarter than this. If it's that good, why aren't you there raking it in? Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's a minimum amount I need to start. And I don't even have that. There's definitely something fishy about this. So that's what I came to talk to you about, buddy. If we pull our resources, we could make a killing. I'm wasting my time just listening to this crap. Oh, my phone again. You don't have a problem with me using some of your money on this, do you? I'm pretty sure I have a issue with that. You sure this is legit? Of course. So you're gonna lend me the cash? Oh, what? That was a bad reaction? No! Yeah, I think I can see my way. Fuck that foreign, stop. I can see my way. Oh my god, I can't think with that noise. I need to pause the sound for a second. I'm sorry, I can't even read it. I knew you'd see sense, man. I mean, it's a sure thing. The guy who let me in on the secret is already rolling in dough. Is that right? The thing is, I don't have that kind of cash on me. This is all I got. This is everything? You just fucking gave him all your money? Are you kidding? Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, man. Oh my god, you are so much smarter than this! I would have thought you'd be so much more smarter than this. Now all you gotta do is sit back and wait. I better make a move. Catch you later. Hey, wait up. Fucking ran off. Damn. Why'd he rush off like that? Got a bad feeling about this. Not my day. Tony's blubbering made me miss the phone. Oh, good. The phone stopped. Oh my god. It just like seized my brain up. I couldn't think. But it's 10 times the amount. Oh. Hold on. Wonder if Tony's ever planning to return this money. Wouldn't put it past him to forget, but I'll make sure. Alright, are we heading back out then? Alright. Mr. Hyde, you haven't seen Tony, have you? Actually, he just paid me a visit. He came to tell me about a surefire deal he'd been let in on. So he came to you too with his crazy scheme? Yeah, just this morning. I hope you didn't fall for his story and hand over any cash, Mr. Hyde. Actually, I did. Oh no, how much did he swindle out of you? Gave him pretty much all the cash I had on me. That's not what I hoped you'd say, Mr. Hyde. Do you realize you've been conned? Conned? He doesn't have any surefire scheme, he'll just gamble it all away. He didn't say anything about gambling. Well, he wouldn't have been able to convince you if he did, would he? Truth is, he's been betting on all the horses a lot recently and just can't stop. He came and tried to get money out of me too, but I was wise to his game. From now on, whatever you do, don't lend Tony any money. He'll never return it, and anything he wins goes right to the nearest bar. Can't believe I fell for it. Wait, is it... Did I do the wrong answer or something? What was the options? It was like, are you sure this is legit? And something else. Can't believe Tony managed to haul me in like that. Oh my god, did I get game over? So that's what it came to talk to you about, buddy. If you pull our resources, yeah, okay. I see. Wish I'd never bothered listening to your crazy story. I didn't know that that would give me my money. Oh my god, I got game over? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, we started off with him and not the Mrs. Patrice, so we're not that far back. Yeah, we just skipped through the text. Yeah, he took the money and then ran off with it, and the other neighbor was just like, you didn't give him any money, right? And then he scammed us. I didn't know I was giving him the money though. Fucking Tony. Oh no, not the phone. No, I hate it. See, like, what are these options? Was I not meant to press that, maybe? Okay, both the options are bad. I was not meant to press that at all. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. Shut up, phone. I've had enough with that. No! Okay, you're not even meant to press that option at all, because both options are bad. Wow. That's sneaky. I was just like... I don't think the last game had any kind of things that tripped you up like that. It had some like bad options, but... Fuck, okay. I have to restart again. Fucking Tony. Oh my god. Oh, this is so long. Oh, so... You know how, like, I was saying last game, apparently if you get through it without a game over, there's, like, a different ending or something? Apparently the different endings, there's, like, about 4 of them. So the one we got was just, like, the normal ending, which is, like, if you've gotten a game over and, you know, whatever. Game over and not, like, a replay of the game. So Mila leaves with you, but then there's an option where Mila doesn't leave with you. And then there's also ones that, so you know how Dunning had a daughter that disappeared, right? She shows up at the end in one of the endings. It's like the no game overs ending. Which I thought was very cool. I'd never seen that before because I've always got no game over. I didn't know that there was an option for not getting any. Okay, another round we go. Let's not press on that prompt and answer the phone. It's crazy they let the player assume she's dead unless you know that exists. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's like the true ending. By not getting any fails. No, shut up. Shut up, phone. You're gonna lend me some cash, right? My phone's ringing. I really should answer it. Oh, come on, man. Help me out here. I'm in a tight spot and I really need your support right now. Oh, shut up, phone. Let's go answer it. Oh. Phone's ringing. No shit. Hello. Trying to deciding to try the cake out as one thing. Hopefully it isn't too heavy to support itself. Yeah, that's my concern, that it's going to take too long to cook as well. You know? Hello? I hear a stern voice on the phone, on the other end of the phone. Who is this? Mr. Hyde, this is Margaret. Mrs. Patrice. I'd just like to say that I'd like the rent paid in full by the end of the day. By the end of the day? Game sounds are quiet? Really? Is that better? Yes, Mr. Hyde, thank you and goodbye. Maybe I turned it, hang on. Let me reverse this, sorry. How's that? Is that better? Much better. Okay, I think I turned it down in Windows rather than in the mixer. You didn't notice on TV. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see you. It's okay, you guys didn't hear that that phone going off for ages. This really complicates matters. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Okay. So, as I was doing... Hey, Hyde, we're still talking here, you know. Oh, he's still here. Hello, Mr. Red Pants. So, getting back to what you were saying. What do you mean by a tight spot? It's nothing, don't worry about it. You better not be lying to me, Tony. No way, man, I'd never do that. Besides, you got your own problems, right? He robbed us, kill him. That was Mags on the phone just now. I noticed how you were speaking. When she wants something from you, there's no stopping her. She was on the phone to me not long back. If I don't strike it rich with this deal, I'm never gonna settle the rent. What deal? Tony. The deal you were talking about is just some kind of gambling scheme. That tight spot you let slip was your rent, right? No, man, what makes you say that? You're just chasing dreams, Tony. If you gamble away your cash, you're gonna lose. If you think I'm going to lend you cash out of my own pocket just like that, maybe you should try working for money. That's harsh, you know that? I got the message, I'm out of here. Tony leaves, looking less than happy. Okay, time to get your head straight. What's it gonna be? Alright, I'm pretty sure he has some cash here. In that. Empty whiskey bottle on top of the chest of drawers. Inside this empty whiskey bottle is a load of money I saved up. I've got quite a bit saved up too. Hell yeah. I thought I'd smash it, but it didn't work. The bills are stuck in here. Maybe if I shake it around. No. Hey Talon, thank you so much for the bit. How are you today? Well, a little more cash fell out. Still no bills though, just 5 coins. I'm gonna need to break the bottle to get the bills. Gonna need to break the bottle to get the bills. Could smash it on the table. But if I damage the furniture, Mags will probably have a fit and charge me even more rent. Better go find something else to break it with. Wait, he doesn't even own his furniture? What can I break it with? Do I have anything in my bags yet? Orders? Five orders. Never opened these cupboards, they're full of crockery I have no use for. Sort these drawers out, sometimes they're full of my disorganized crap. Cupboards are mostly empty. Mostly pots and pans. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Good old-fashioned frying pan. I'll have mine sunny side up, please. That's where my kettle is. There's one on the stove. There's a big pot. I could cook all kinds of things in here if I wanted to. Bottle of sauce. Not sure why I left it down here. Yeah, why? That looks like wine though. But I have these copper pots in case I need them, but who knows if I ever will. What? That's all there is down here. Refrigerator with the built-in freezer in the kitchen area. Oh. Lemons. Been so long since I last went grocery shopping, I don't even recall buying any lemons. These apples may be nutritious, but I don't think they'd constitute a meal. Jar of pickles is the only thing in my refrigerator that is starting to rot. That isn't starting to rot. Can't get enough of these when I've had a couple of beers. Pickle. So I need something to smash that jar. Let's see if everything in the closet is how I've left it. Ah! It's a piggy bank shaped like Pinky Rabbit or a Pinky Bank. Maybe my beloved Pinky Bank. There's a coin slot in the back of its head. Pretty sure there's some change inside. This pink rabbit was the main character in a cartoon I watched as a kid. The piggy bank was given to me by Mila, a girl I met at Hotel Dusk. I guess it doesn't really go with the rest of my crap. Ah, Mila. Those pickles last night were alright. I regret not slicing it up and spreading it through the hot dog. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that. I don't know why they were served on the side. I guess maybe they expect people don't like them. Need to get the money in my pinky bank, but I prefer not to have to break it. It's like the only way I can get them out through the coin slot at the top. How does one get it? Can I put the coins in it? I'd rather not. Okay. I had to cut it with a fork, but it's too hard and gave up. Fair enough. I like suits, they're comfy and easy to wear. Is that a reference to the shorts kid in Pokemon? I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. Keep my towels in a neat pile. Like, is it? Is that what the shorts kid says? Shorts are great. I have a small round table next to my bed. Telephone. That's great. I think the best line so far. Clear away these empty bottles of booze. Where? Do you own a hammer, Mr. Hyde? I feel like there was some tools upstairs, actually. I feel like there was a hammer. I just thought that would have been something in my room. Like, why don't I own anything? For the longest time you didn't wear shorts? Shorts kid is how you imagine Bump Fluff Tornado. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Toolbox fixed to the wall. Oh, these aren't hammers. Maybe I can use that though. Wrench looks pretty old. Nah, can't take any of them. Can I go to the roof? No, can't even inspect that. Bench is a little faded from all the sunlight. Light fixed to the wall. I have an elevator here. Sign covering up the elevator call button. Notice elevator out of order. Okay. Unless there was something else in his suitcase. Wait, what's in there? Hello? Already forgotten what was in here. Ah. Oh, ooh, maybe I can use this ruler. Take small ruler out of the box. Hell yeah. Pocket camera, portable and easy to use. I wonder if I can take anything else with me. Maybe not. Anyway, we have a ruler. Can we use that on this one in here? I sure hope this works. Oh. Wait. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Ah. Yes. Yeah, look at this smug bastard. I pick up 3 coins. But now I've got a penny. Pretty sure I got all the coins out. What do I do with all my coins? Ooh. Screwdriver? Maybe I can use this? Oh hell yeah, okay. Take that, pick up the screwdriver. Time to see if this screwdriver's got what it takes. No. Looks like I'm fighting a losing battle here. If I'm gonna pay my rent, I really have to break this bottle. Sure, I could break it if I had a hammer. Problem is, I don't have a hammer. Time to call in help from someone else. Do we have to go find that, Dylan guy? Cake smells good? It does! I can smell it. I think he lives on the next floor up. So we'll try going upstairs. Oh, maybe it's in here. Dylan Fitcher lives in 304. New sealed file is available. What is this? Oh. There's a book in here? Martin Summer has written a book. Okay. We'll suss that out later. 3 or 4. I like the shadow, like he's peering out. Dylan pokes his head out from the open door. Oh, it's you, Mr. Hyde. Dylan, I've got something I need your help with. You think I can help you somehow? He's hoping. Okay, well, glad to be of service. Why don't you come inside? We can talk. I don't want to go in his house. So this is where Dylan calls home. So Mr. Hyde, you were saying something about needing my help? Yeah, I need to borrow something. I'm pretty sure you've got what I need. Well, don't keep me hanging. What is it? A hammer. A hammer? You do have one, don't you? I wouldn't be able to call myself a repairman if I didn't, now would I? But why would you need to borrow my hammer, Mr. Hyde? Got something to take care of. I need to smash open a bottle. Okay, I need to smash open a bottle. What do you need that for? There's something inside I need to get my hands on. I tried everything else, but nothing short of smashing it is going to work. Quite a fixture in there. I think I'm good to help you out. Just hang around here for just a little while. Why should I do that? Simple, I left my toolbox in my car and it's got my hammer inside. It won't take me long, I'll be back before you know it. Understood. Why are we waiting for him to come back to floor 3 when I live on floor 2? Dylan leaves to go to his car. Like, shouldn't it be quicker for him to go to floor 2, use the hammer, then go back upstairs, instead of going upstairs and going downstairs and going back upstairs? Part of Dylan's crystal collection. The crystal is dark blue color that looks different from every angle. Wow, crystals. It's an insect display case. Crystal is white and orange, feels rough to the touch. The toolbox with the handle looks pretty new. He must use this toolbox for work. Didn't he just go and get his toolbox? His books are about different kinds of crystals. Books about insects. Oops, that's the same section. Never made this before, so fingers crossed the changes I had still make it okay. Yeah, I hope so. Ooh! Maybe I'm imagining things, but that painting looks strangely familiar. I mean, it is a very famous painting. Notice the framed jigsaw puzzle on the wall depicting an angel. That painting. It's Angel opening a door by Osterzone. Can't believe that thing's hanging up here in all places. Out of all places. The original artwork was stolen from a New York Art Museum. The people who took it were part of the Nile Crime Syndicate. I wonder if Dylan made this puzzle. It's certainly beginning to show its age too. Plus the frame is absolutely covered in dust. Let me try and clean it up a little. Ah! Damn. Should have seen that one coming. Now the whole thing's in pieces. Really isn't my day. Puzzle time, puzzle time. It's not even that much. Oops. Okay. Easy. Yeah, look at this smug bastard. Should just about do it. Sorry about the wait. Didn't really notice the time, to be honest. That's good then. Anyway, the hammer wasn't where I thought it was. That's why I couldn't get back here earlier. Don't fret, you're back now. Well, yeah. So here's your hammer, Mr. Hyde. Oh, we're just borrowing it from him. Take the hammer from Dylan. Thanks. Just remember to return it when you're done. Wasn't planning on selling it, you know. Dylan, there's one more thing. There is? The puzzle with the angel hanging on your wall. Did you put it together yourself? Yeah, jigsaw puzzles pass the time in between repair jobs. Is there something you'd like to say? It's just that I've seen the painting in your puzzle is based on before. Didn't think you'd be into art, Mr. Hyde. I'm not, but this is an exception. It's called Angel Opening a Door. Painted by an artist going by the name Osterzone. Damn good work too. The original was stolen years ago from an art museum in New York. I got the puzzle from a friend. It was a gift to remember our friendship. But I had no idea it was based on something so well known. Anyway, timer was off. Sure, no problem. Wonder who his friend is. I make for the door and leave Dylan's room. Alright. Smashy, smashy. Gonna smash. Right, time to give this a go. Yeah, smashy. Why would you not put down like a newspaper or something so it doesn't get everywhere? Got it. Wow, super impressed with himself. Now let's see how much was inside the thing. I collect $25. Hell yeah. If I add that to the money I took out of my wallet earlier, looks like I can pay the rent. Hell yeah. 2 PM. What time did I wake up? Okay, we'll go back upstairs and give him back his hammer, I guess. Yeah. Wait, 3 or 4? No one's coming. Was that not his place? Make a mistake. Three or 4. Okay, I guess he's not in. Alright, maybe we can go hand in the money. Sorry, I had to have a stretch. Downstairs. Oops. Yay. Oh, Mr. Hyde. Sorry about the wait. I've got the money for the rent. Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. Please come in. But everyone's just inviting them in. Just take the money and let me leave. Margaret's front door. Ooh, she got like a fancy area. Fancy. I want to look. Photos in a small frame appear to be of wheat fields. Little photo frame has photos of forests. Everything in this room has some kind of flowery pattern to it. I guess that's just what Mags is into. I'll inspect the drawers. Probably shouldn't be snooping too much. Oil painting on the wall that commands attention. Depicted on the canvas is a bowl overflowing with fruit. This thing looks pricey. A wooden table with oddly shaped legs set against the wall. The surface is quite damaged, but the texture of the wood is beautiful. Alright. She's got a fancy looking place. This is what Mag's room looks like from the inside. Been living above her for 4 years. This is the first time I've been in here. Got like a fireplace. Margaret's living room. Here's the money for the rent. I hand Mags the $400 I owe for the rent. Many thanks. It appears to be all here. Sorry it took me so long to pay up. I think I can see my way clear to forgiving you for this time, Mr. Hyde. I wish I could make this an example to the other residents. They are not all like you, Mr. Hyde. Some have still yet to pay me what they owe. At my last count, there were still 2 tenants who were behind on what they owe. So it's like, how many tenants live in this building? Like it's 4 floors or something. Although I think 3 floors are active. So it's just like, oh, there's only 3 tenants that haven't paid if you include me. And she's like, oh, I wish you could set a good example to the rest of the tenants. But like, I'm so late when like the majority of them have paid. So, who's behind on their rent? Mr. Wolf from room 201 and Ms. Rivet from room 206. Marie from 206? She didn't strike me as the kind who'd fall behind. From what I can tell, Mr. Wolf is out of work, and Ms. Rivet, unfortunately, is a widow like myself. I can see they have their reasons, but my point is, I know people can be hit by circumstances beyond their control. But my apartments are not a charity, and they should make an effort to pay up. I hate to ask, but would you be willing to have a word with them for me? You gonna head to bed? Have a good sleep, poor boy. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Oh, but while you're here, would you care for some tea, Mr. Hyde? If my memory serves, we haven't really had much time to chat up until now. Sorry, but I'll have to pass. Got things I need to take care of. Is that so? I hope I haven't said anything to offend you. No, it's nothing like that. Then I see no reason why we can't have at least a little chat together. Well, if you insist. I do. I often reminisce about the past, Mr. Hyde. You do? Yes, especially about things that happened a long time ago. I find myself doing it more and more as the day... What? I find myself doing it more and more as the day we all have to leave gets closer. Oh, okay. Can't help myself. Before I realize it, my mind gets lost in the past. What kind of things do you think about? Well, there's my late husband for one. About the time we bought this place, when it was just a closed down hotel. Lots of things, really. What kind of person was your husband? He was a musician. He was really into his jazz and played the saxophone. Mags reaches over and picks up a framed photo. Oh, all those memories. If he'd still been alive, chances are I would never have gotten involved in the leasing of apartments. If only I could switch things back to how they were 13 years ago. What happened 13 years ago? Lots of things happened, Mr. Hyde. My husband passed away and I became a widow for one. Then I bought this building, which was still an out-of-business hotel. Did that incident I asked you about before happen then too? Come now, Mr. Hyde. I admire your persistence, but I think I made myself clear regarding the gossip. Okay. What was the cause for your husband's death? It was an accident. Just an unforeseen accident. Let's change the subject, shall we? I believe your mother is also a widow. Yeah, that's right. My dad died when I was still 9 years old. What happened to him, if I may ask? He was murdered. Murdered? And the worst part is, the killer never got busted. That's terrible. In my experience, people tend to find it hard to detach from the past. So all the gossip is about 13 years ago? I'm growing a little tired of this line of questioning, Mr. Hyde. Who told you about this anyway? I don't think it matters where I heard it from. I'm more interested in hearing what you know about it. Especially if there's any truth in it or not. None whatsoever, it's just malicious gossip, like I said. And that's what you're sticking to, is it? Please, Mr. Hyde, do me the courtesy of forgetting about it. I won't take kindly to you raising it again in my presence. Instead of time, see, we must have gotten lost in our discussion. It's very stimulating talking to you, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, for me too. I think it's about time I headed off anyway. I leave Mags's apartment. Still can't quite swallow the story about the incident 13 years ago being gossip. Need to get some more info out of Sydney. Good timing too, my stomach's beginning to sound like a bullfrog. I can grab a bite and speak to the old man at the same time. Good time! Only got $5 on me though. Can't be an expensive meal. No sign of Rex. Come on in. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. Hey Claire. What's today's coffee? It's a strong Colombian blend. It goes very well with cream too. Care to sample a cup? I'll just have it black and a jumbo burger with a side of fries. Sure, let me make a note of that. Throw in plenty of cheese and pickles, but hold the tomato, okay? Sure thing. Claire. Don't tell me you're still having trouble remembering Mr. Hyde's order. Give me a break, Dad. How many times do I have to tell you you gotta memorize customers' orders first time? Yeah, got it. I'm sure I'll get it right next time. Hope so, for your sake. You're usually spot on with things like that. Never mind him. My dad's always saying stuff like that. Doesn't take much to make him yell either. No second chances in this trade, I'm afraid. Yeah, okay, Dad, you've made your point. Claire heads off to the direction of the kitchen. I made my point, she's got some cheek. Just a piece of friendly advice, but you might want to ease up on her a little. Take it from me, Mr. Hyde. What that girl needs is a firm hand. In my opinion, it's a father's right to get a little angry once in a while. Gets the point across, you know, haha. Yeah, no. Can I bend your ear for a minute? What's up? It's about what you told me yesterday, you know, the incident from 13 years ago. That again? What kind of incident was it exactly? Mr. Hyde, I'm pretty sure I made myself clear. I just thought I'd mention it to you seeing as you were chatting, but I've got nothing more to add. Would you mind just dropping it? Yeah, I'm sorry. Just answer me this though. Why does Mrs. Patrice seem to be trying to cover something up regarding the incident? That should be obvious even to you, she's the owner. That's not exactly good for business making it public that a murder happened here. You have to understand that she put everything into the running of this place. She took on the business by herself and has had her fair share of troubles. I didn't want to add them to I didn't want to add to them, so I agreed to help keep the incident to myself. What happened yesterday was just a little slip up on my part. Guess I figured that we're going to be leaving soon, and it couldn't do any harm. Be best for everyone if you could just forget you ever heard about it. I suppose you're right. By the way, are you any good at puzzles? Puzzles. I never met one I couldn't solve. Then, looks like you're the right man for the job. If you're really good, you should make short work of this. Not exactly what I was expecting. It's a quiz entry form. It's a quiz entry form with a kind of crosswords puzzle. Take the crossword. I could have just thrown in a legitimate just puzzle. What kind of quiz is this anyway? Just an idea we cooked up. We call it Lucky's Thank You Quiz. Just a bit of innocent fun and a way to thank all of our loyal customers. Get your answers in by December 22nd for your chance to win a cool $1,000. $1,000? Not a penny less. So fancy your chances, do you, Mr. Hyde? I thought it'd help boost people's spirits, seeing as we're all leaving soon. Of course, this place is going to close as well. There are 5 keywords in the quiz that are all somewhere inside the cafe. Why not give it a shot? Sydney moves away. I think I'll make my way to my usual seat. It's a shame to lose one of the few places I can relax in. Here you go. Today's coffee and a burger with a side of flat fries. I want burgie. Lots of pickles and cheese, but no tomato, just like you said. The burger was grilled to perfection and is medium rare as you like it. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Enjoy. Claire walks away from the table. Now I've got a delicious looking burger and freshly made coffee in front of me. Hell yeah. I love the way he sits, it's just like... so sternly sitting. The smell coming from the fries is mouth-watering. As for the burger, I don't think I've ever eaten better. It's huge too. I want burgie. Not a mouth-watering face. Yeah, he's just like, so serious, just sitting there. That's amazing. I'm gonna miss this place. Alright, I might just have a quick break, seeing as that was kind of a lull in text conversation. But yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Just gonna go get some more water and stuff. Yeah, everyone go have a stretch and stuff. I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. Hope everyone had a good stretch and stuff. Alright, what did I get? I got a puzzle to do? A crosswords? Thank you. Alright. C, D, A, B. Ah. There's no hints on what it is? Oh, there's a tree in here. That's something that stands out to me. Poster with a cow stuck on the wall. Poster advertising the cafe's beef stew. Never eaten it, but it sounds damn fine. Only $7. I do not have $7. Okay, well, there's a poster of a cow. There's a Christmas tree. I'm trying to see things that are like stand outish that might be for this crossword. That's down the end. You don't have a cake, only sadness? I don't have cake yet. Poster for a drink stuck on the wall. Iced tea! Poster has a picture of iced tea on it. I think I'll stick with Cool Pop. Cool Pop. Okay, what have we got here? I don't think the letters here are... I don't know, I don't even know how you meant to start this. Sunlight glistening on the table surface make this color seem lighter than it is. Oh, okay, hang on. Bottle of mustard and a bottle of ketchup. There's plenty left in both. It was almost worried there for a second. Okay, so this table is labeled D. Do the tables have labels? I can't look at that one. C. Yep, B. I'm guessing A. Yeah. I wonder if I can talk to him about it. Is this something I can help you with, Mr. Hyde? No, not really. Okay. I talk to her. Can I help you with anything, Mr. Hyde? No, not really. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. The picture on the wall has a photograph when this building was a hotel. The photo is black and white and says it was taken in 1956. But this is what Cape West looked like when it was a hotel. Kinda spooky. Landscape painting on the wall depicting a row of stores on a city street. Through the window I can see a train that's stopped in its tracks. Oh, there's trains outside. Kitchen. Excuse me, Mr. Hyde. That's the kitchen. Customers aren't allowed to go in there. I want to go in. Christmas tree decorated with a veritable rainbow of ornaments. How do I do this puzzle? Don't get it. Billiards room. Wow. Balls are sticking right in the middle of the table. One billiards table in the middle of the room. This is what Lucky's Cafe is famous for, among other things. Used to be a crack shot in billiards back in the day. There's a television sitting on the highest shelf. It's not turned on. Guess this room is more about the billiards. Whiskey bottles. Like the empty bottles left on display. Ah, small spotlight. A rack with several billiard cues sticking up out of it. Cues have been left here with chalk still on the end. Like they were stuck there right after people finishing playing a game. Vanilla. Folded into flour, baking powder, and cornstarch. I hope that's good. I'm excited to try. All leads to the cafe's restroom. Chalk on the billiards table used to increase friction. Most of the chalk has been used up there. Okay. I don't know how to solve this. Where are you meant to even start? He said there are things you can find in the cafe. Help! What do I do? Old-fashioned jukebox seems a little flashy for this place. Might as well put a record on, I guess. Ah. You can choose what music you want. I think the first game had that. We didn't use it. Very cool. Yeah, it just changes the music. Glowing neon sign that reads Lucky's Cafe. Neon text reads Lucky's Cafe. What's so like that? Unless I can like use that on it. Oh no, no, it just puts me in it. Unless like we can assume that this could be like jukebox. Jukebox? Like that? Maybe this could be tree. I can't fucking find letters when they're not in like WASD. Or QWERTY keyboard. Yeah, okay. We could try that. Something starting with a B, maybe? Bean. A bean. There's like a neon sign. I don't think tree is right. Elements on the counter, no mayonnaise, oh well, can't have it all. Printed menu on the counter. Cupboards, drawers. Do the tables have something different things on them? I don't think so. Cafe is famous for cheap prices and tons of options. Yeah, no, some of them you can't even look at. Piles of plates, whiskey bottles, several stacks of plates, several notes. Cash register. Coffee maker and juicer, tools of the trade. Guess this is the coffee maker Sydney was talking about. Yeah, I thought maybe each of the tables might have something, but like I can't even inspect on this table. I can inspect on this one. I can... no, I can't. Variety of small frame photographs on the table. Okay. Don't get aged when scrubbed to perfection. Dining table has a melamine surface with a whole lot of scratches. Red bench with leather upholstery. Landscape paintings. What's wrong with me today? Almost left by mistake. Can't leave his own building. Classic Kyle. My god, I don't know. I literally don't know. How are you meant to work this out? I just assumed jukebox because that was like something that fits in. And I am not confident with tree though. Bean. Ah. Ah. Hmm. So you also have to assume that it makes a word. Hmm. I don't even know if this is like something I need to do at the moment. It's kind of the only thing they've given me. It was like, oh, you can go talk to them about the incident or whatever. But... I don't know. Oh? What is it? You looked up the answer? Is it something that I'm just really dumb? It's things around the cafe. Is the one that I put in like jukebox, is that correct? Can you at least tell me that one? And we've seen them, right? It's not like... Okay, jukebox definitely goes there. Okay. Hmm. Is there beer in... Is there e-beer in the cafe? I don't think so. I think there was whiskey bottles. E-beer is what e-girls drink. Oh, beer bottles. Beer bottles lined up on the shelf. They don't look like beer bottles, but okay. Beer. B-E. Yeah, I think you're right about it being beer. Beer. Okay. Hmm. I feel like that still wants to be tree, but I'm not sure what would the second letter be as T. U. Hmm. I think I need to take a screenshot of the crossword so I remember what it is. Because I forget as soon as I exit out. I'm like, what am I looking for? Okay, so something with the second letter of a U. Okay, I've screenshotted it. Now I can reference it. And something with the last letter of an E. Hmm. Counter's so clean I can see my face and it shouldn't have looked. No, you are handsome, man. Unless there's like specific names of things that I don't know. Like they might have different chalk. Restroom. Q rack. I need that $1,000. Whiskey bottles are set on the counter. Someone is a big whiskey drinker. Long counter that must have been custom built to fit the wall. Been scrubbed so clean it sparkles. Sydney and Claire run a tight ship. Don't think I've ever seen this Don't think I've ever used this counter myself. Well done. I feel like there'd have to be something in that room, but I don't know. Anyone else seeing any kind of sus things? I assume jukebox and beer are fine. Glowing neon sign that reads Lucky's Cafe. Why does it zoom in? Wait, hang on. It's got a spade? Is that something that fits? No. None of them fit. What is the clover one in cards? Is that clubs? No, that's... No, it's not a clover, it's like the spade but with 3 things, so that's not the same thing. I don't play any cards. How am I meant to know? Old-fashioned jukebox. Why am I so stuck? What else is there that we can't see? There's a TV. You had one of them. The jukebox. A new one. Beer? I put beer down. I have jukebox and beer. I was looking at it. The sign. Is it the spade? Or is it neon? I'm not sure what part's relevant. Spade doesn't fit in any of the... Unless neon's in the... Unless neon's this top one. Like that? E. E. Okay. Maybe. Maybe? E. Starts and ends with E. E. That's right, Deniken. E. Not work good, no. Eve. Oh my god. Iced E. Where? I don't know. Ooh. To work something out, Dave. Was it something to do with the sign? Iced E. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I so stuck? And then there's this sign, which is kind of stuck, kind of sus. Beef stew. Something inside the cafe. Yeah, so we have this crossword. We have this crossword that we're trying to find words. And it's out of items that you can find in the cafe. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think neon goes there. Doesn't look right. Hang on. Iced juice. Okay, so we got an actual word. So I'm gonna assume iced goes there. Cafe? Is cafe? Maybe? Smart. What's that? What's got you in it? Could that just be juice? I couldn't actually find juice in the cafe, I don't think. Wait, no, there was a juicer. I don't know if it's correct, if it would just say like okay. The bottom thing also said juice, so you just wondered. Yeah, I don't know. You think it like auto is like, yes, you solved it? Unless it's not correct. Dave, you know the answer, don't you? Put something down at least, but I get a feeling it still needs some work. Maybe I should give it another try. Okay, so no, I haven't got it correct. I don't think juice goes there. If the answer is juice. Oh? Danikun, you're onto something? Well? Poster said Lucky's Cafe. Oh, could it be Lucky? Is that what you were implying? Put something down at least, but I get a feeling it still needs some work. Okay, no. Something's still wrong. Hey dude, my hands, how are you? I don't know what a word is you when it looking at us. This is Lucky's Cafe. Well, the thing is though, Lucky isn't a thing that you find in the cafe, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just a word on the wall. Cake? No, I didn't think so. I feel if Lucky is there, then cafe should be there as well. He was trying to direct another big old raid your way. I'm sorry, I have my raids disabled. But yeah, I think cafe should be there. What was the other thing? There's something else that started with a B. Hang on, is it ball? Because there's like billiard balls. Something down, no. Beef. It's right in front of me. I'm silly. I was like, I know there's another thing. Oh, we'll try beef. Whoa, beef. Looks fine to me. Hell yeah. If I get the chance, I'll show it to Sydney. Yay, we did it! Beef. Literally just words around the cafe. What did we have? Yeah, it looks like every word has been written at least. That's neat. Alright, let's speak to old mate here. Oh, have you finished the crossword? A simple puzzle like that, could have done it in my sleep. Don't call me out like this. Let me see. Yep, you got it. Not bad, Mr. Hyde. Well, there you go. What's this? It's a slip with your entry number for the prize draw. Yeah! Secure my hands on the entry slip. Yeah! It's your proof you've entered, so take care of it, okay? The prize draw is on December 23rd. Who knows who might get lucky. Got it. Let me ask you, Mr. Hyde, if you won $1,000, what would you spend it on? I'll think about that if it ever happens. I guess I should have expected an answer like that. $1,000, huh? Alright. Now, what are we up to? What do we do next? Entry slip. Number 53. Oh, we'll go deliver the hammer back. We have that. Beer. We get beer with our $1,000. Mr. Hyde. Oh, it's you, Marie. Glad I caught you. I just wanted to apologize for my behavior yesterday. No problem, I had a word with Tony and managed to smooth things over. You got nothing to worry about from him. Thank you very much. I don't know what came over me, I'm not proud of the commotion I caused. I hope I haven't given you reason to hate me. Trust me, it takes a lot more than that to make me hate a person. I try not to take things too seriously, I'm an easygoing kind of guy. Probably best if we just forget the whole thing happened. You're very kind. It's not kindness, I just don't want to waste any more time on it. Why is she crying? Hey, there's no need to get upset. Ever since I lost my husband, things have been very tough for me. But after talking to you, I've been able to relax and open up a little. I feel less stressed and worked up than usual. I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde, I must be getting on your nerves. Are you in some sort of financial trouble? Are you in some sort of financial trouble? Actually, I am. And you've fallen behind in your rent payments, right? So Miss Patrice told you, did she? Well, it's true. I'm ashamed to admit it, I'm short on money right now and I can't pay my rent. So you're completely broke? I mean, do you have any sort of income at all? Kind of. I'm expecting to come into a lump sum shortly. When I receive it, I'll be able to settle the rent. I see. I've been struggling with Neo 2 all night and I'm stuck on one boss for the last 3 hours. Oh no! Oh, maybe when you have a rest you'll be able to get it when you've been refreshed, because 3 hours is a long time to be stuck on something. You should tell her about the money making thing, 10 times the amount. Oh hell yeah! The door opens and somebody comes in. You. Great, it's Rex Foster. Marie, what's the matter? It's nothing, please don't worry about it. I think I'm going to leave, Mr. Hyde. Marie makes a quick exit. You. Gonna log off here soon and watch your stream. Fair enough. Thank you for watching. What is it? Rex Foster. What are you still doing lurking around here? I've got no business with you, Hyde. I just came around to pay a little visit to someone in this building. So he knows other people here. Who have you come to visit? There's someone here who I have business with. Catch you later. What business do you have with me? Do I even need to answer that? You shot your partner during an undercover operation back when you were a cop. You went missing and you jacked in your job to try and find his whereabouts. That makes you an interesting case, but I'm here for someone else. Like I said, there's a person in this building with a far shadier past than you. Ooh, shady pasts. Someone with a shadier past. So who's that? So who you're tracking? So that's who you're tracking, is it? Right. Bet you're dying to know who it is, aren't you? I have a feeling that you're not going to tell me even if I ask, though. To be honest, I haven't got the energy. I'm sick of throwing myself into other people's problems. Got my own stuff to sort out. Have you now? So you wouldn't even be interested if I told you it's a woman you know? So he's been tracking a woman, has he? I think we've said all that can be said for now. I'll be seeing you, Carl. Later. Oof. Rex walks off. So he's tailing some broad in this building. Could it be Marie he's after? Hmm. Oh wait, what's this? There's something lying on the floor. I pick up the item from the floor. Looks like some sort of letter. The address label says it's for Marie Rivet and appears to be from an insurance company. I take the insurance letter. Guess I better give it to Marie. Okay, let's go upstairs. I give the hammer back to that dude. See if he's in. 304. No one's coming. Okay, he's still not there. Does he not want his hammer? What room is Marie in, I think? (206). She hasn't been here for very long and they're already having to kick her out. That's very, very sad. This one. The letter seemed far in the hall for her house, for her unit. Who is it? I hear Marie's voice echo from inside. It's Kyle Hyde. I'm a little busy, Mr. Hyde, can't it wait? Got something here that belongs to you. You have? Okay, hang on. So what have you got that belongs to me? Did you drop anything in the hallway? What? Like a letter from an insurance company? Did you say insurance company? Easy, what's with the sudden excitement? I found this on the floor. I see. So the money you said you would be likely getting is from an insurance policy? Mr. Hyde, please come inside. I think it'd be better if we discussed it there. Marie. Please show me the letter you found, Mr. Hyde. It's just so funny. It's like, why aren't these things just being given to these people and then I go off on my way? Hey Gunblade! How am I going? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Yeah. I hand the letter from the insurance company to Marie. Thank you, I've been trying to find this. It was lying on the floor out in the hallway. I can't believe I didn't notice I dropped something this important. I'm going to have to pay more attention to what I'm doing. It's from my late husband's insurance company. It contains the details on the amount of money I'll be receiving from the policy. So that's the money you were talking about earlier. Precisely. It's the money my husband left me when he died. You just got home from dinner? What did you have for dinner? When the funds reach my account, I'll be able to pay my rent and leave this place. But it's unfortunate, isn't it? I had no idea I'd be leaving this apartment so soon. After all, I only decided to move here half a year ago. Yeah, I was just saying that she only just moved in and they already have to kick him out. So how did your husband die, Marie? It was a car accident. I waved him goodbye one day half a year ago, but he never returned home. That's so sad. Chinese style, if that makes sense. Ah, nice. I hope it was good. Why did you choose to live here? It was somewhere I was fond of. How come? I met my husband here. It was quite a while back when the place was still a hotel, actually. I came back here after he passed away. I had no idea that this place had even been converted into apartments. Still, the exterior had remained untouched. I thought to myself, living here would help me keep the memories of our time together alive. Living with your memories. Does it sound strange? Not at all. Your husband's a lucky guy. I mean, you're still devoted to him even now. He was so dear to me. How's Hotel Dawn so far? It's good. I'm enjoying it. You're an unusual person, Mr. Hyde. I find you a very easy person to talk to. You sure you're not getting me mixed up with someone else? Mr. Hyde? Yeah? There's this other thing I'd like to talk to you about. Hyde pulling the smooth moves. You're okay, work schedulers all fucked again because a co-worker got COVID, but hopefully one day things will go back to normal. Ah, that sucks. Hope things improve soon. What kind of hotel was it? It wasn't very big and only had a small number of rooms, but it had a good reputation, exceptional service, and delicious food. My husband used to work here, actually. He worked here with my brother when they were both still alive. Even the brother's dead. What did you say? Your brother used to work in the hotel too. That's right. But when the decision was made to close the place down 13 years ago, both he and my husband found themselves out of work. So you know about the incident that happened here 13 years ago? Incident? Someone got murdered and the case never got solved. I had no idea. I see. Wait, how does he know that it was a murder? I don't remember that being brought up. You got something you'd like to discuss? It's about the man who came to the building just now. You mean Rex? Yes, Rex Foster. I wanted to talk to you about him. Did he try any funny stuff? He placed this in my room while I was out. Wait, he fucking entered her room? Oh fuck. Marie shows me a small electronic device. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a hotel romantic night. That's a bugging device, I know. You said he placed this device here? I'm sure it was him. I can't think of anyone else who would. So he's been trying to gather information about you all this time. That's what I suspect, yes. Tell me something, Marie. Can you think of any reason why he's so interested in your day-to-day activities? I haven't got a clue. Lately, wherever I go, whatever I do, I feel like I'm being watched. I only noticed him watching me about 3 days ago. Do you have any sort of connection to him? None whatsoever. In fact, he scares me. What do you think I should do, Mr. Hyde? Leave it to me. He and I have got some unfinished business. Got some questions of my own that need answering. Really, will you talk to him for me? I think that's my cue to leave. Of course. Okay. Who is this guy? Am I meant to believe that Rex goes around planting bugging devices in people's rooms? Could he have planted this one in Marie's room? Yes, talk. Alright, now let's try upstairs to fucking give the hammer back, because I'm not sure what else we need to do right now. Hammer time. Nope, not yet. Alright, what do we have to do? Sorry, I had to yawn. Okay. Maybe back downstairs, see if Rex is there. What? You really are a nasty piece of work. Steady on, pal. Listen up, Rex. You've been targeting Marie Rivet, and don't try to deny it. She's the one you're after. And what's it got to do with you? Don't try and pull a fast one, Rex. I'm onto you. I don't know what you think you've stumbled on. Really? I know about the bugging device you planted in her room. What bugging device? You're not making any sense. Spit it out. I know the kind of dodgy dealings you're into. You saying you're feeling alright? You sure you're feeling alright, Carl? This feels like a police interrogation, you know. You guys jump to the wrong conclusion and force people to confess to it. Like now, you're trying to get me to own up to planting a bugging device? You don't have a shred of proof to back any of this up. You want proof, do you? If you think you can get me to confess to anything, show me the proof. And you'll have to find something very convincing. Last windows, that's 10. Passing by quick today because you gotta get some sleep. Oh, okay, that's fine. Have a good rest. Get some good sleeps. I hate to admit it, but he's got a point. I can't pin anything on him without proof. I better start looking around for something that links him to all this. Oh, okay. $6 p.m. So it's interesting. This one spans across a couple days, I guess. Maybe a whole week actually, because if we need to leave in a week, it's probably going to end with us leaving the hotel, I guess. So it's going to be like a whole week worth. Sleepy Goomba. That's cute. I love that emote. After my conversation with Rex, I headed back to my room. I slumped on the sofa to think about what transpired. Irrefutable proof. As I think, I noticed the sun setting from outside the window. What if the case continues after a week? I don't know. I just assume the ending will be us leaving. Because it's time to move out. I don't know. Maybe not. Buzzer sounds. Who is it? Oh, he's come to get your hammer. Mr. Hyde, would you mind giving my hammer back? Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. It completely slipped my mind. I went to his place like 3 or 4 times and he was not there. What were you doing? Not home. I was trying to give it back to you. I figured it might have. Yeah. Take your hammer. Here you go. Did it help you out with your problem? Yeah, it did the trick. Glad to hear it. By the way, there's something I'd like to ask you, Mr. Hyde. Go on. I wanted to ask you if you noticed a shifty-looking man in sunglasses. He's been hanging around the building recently. Yeah, I have. That's Rex Foster. I've seen him too. Is he a detective too? What makes you think he's a detective? Don't know, the expression on his eyes and the way he carries himself, I suppose. Figured he must be a detective who's searching this place for something. No offense, but he really doesn't strike me as a detective. That's so. Well, if you say so, I guess being an ex-detective, you'd know about these things. Don't tell me you're disappointed. Maybe a little. Having a real-life detective around could be exciting. I was going to just walk up and ask him. What did you plan on saying? I don't know, maybe asking him if he had any leads or secret tip-offs? I love those cop shows on TV and thought it'd be great to be involved in it all. Are you serious? What? Leads? Secret tip-offs? This isn't what it's like in real life, you know. Mark my words, you'd be best steering clear of that guy. If you say so, Mr. Hyde. This guy needs a better life. His room had like crystals and what did they call like where they preserve bugs and stuff like that on like those pinboards? He's a big nerd. While you're here, can I ask you something? Have you noticed anything unusual or out of place in the building lately? Unusual, out of place, around here? Ah yes, there was one thing. Mr. Hyde, do you have a radio in your room? Yeah, I got one. Have you noticed that the reception seems messed up all of a sudden? Can't say I have. There's some weird noise, like static, that I can't quite identify. It seems to have happened suddenly and I just can't figure it out. It's been driving me mad for a while now. Interesting. Okay, Mr. Hyde, I've got to be somewhere. See you. One of this collection boards or something. Yeah, he's got like bug collections. Bugs and crystals. It's funny. Dylan leaves my room and disappears down the hallway. Strange noise from the radio. I better give it a listen. Radio time. There's a radio here? Or something? Is that a radio? Alarm clock. Answering machine. How does he not have a radio built in with his alarm clock? What is this technology? Knew the radio was going to play a part? Have you been playing, Z-Man? How are you today? Oh, thank you for lurking. Hope you have a good lurk. Record player. Where is the radio? Oh, there you are. Let's see what Dylan was mumbling about. Ooh, okay. Accidentally deleted your save file, but you're already further than. Oh, well, hopefully you can catch up, or if you're not too worried about spoilers. Wait, I should turn it on, shouldn't I? Hello? Huh? What's that? I hear music and voices? Yeah, it's a radio. You're listening to a broadcast. Hold on. This music's familiar. Where have I heard it before? Kinda reminds me of a place where people are talking and music is playing. A phone call? The phone's ringing. Hey Weeby, how are you? Hey there. Hey Rachel. I got an update on Rex Foster like you asked. Tell me. Let's see, he's 38 years old and appears to be an insurance claim investigator. Insurance claim investigator? Then why the fuck is he looking into Kyle Hyde? If you listen to the radio before, it will play soundtracks of the game. Oh, really? It was so funny finding that post yesterday. Yeah! It looks like he's freelance and comes with his fair share of bad gossips. What kind of gossip are we talking here? Word is, if he looks into a claim, the client never receives their cash. Is that any good? I can do some more digging if you like. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Will do, sweetie. I'll be in touch as soon as I have more information. I've got something else I'd like you to check out. I want you to find out about Hotel Cape West. No problem, I'll check it out. And while you're at it... There's more? I didn't tell you before, but it looks like I've got to clear out of here by the end of the month. Why is that? This place has been sold off, everyone's leaving. That happened pretty quickly. Tell me about it. I gotta find myself a new place to live in the meantime. Maybe I'll just head over to your place and crash there. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Just kidding. You making a joke? Wait, let me get my tape recorder. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your call. Alright. So, he's working for an insurance company and looking into people's claims. So much for thinking about bugging devices. Strange noise from the radio. Need more info? I think I'll take a sniff around the building. Is there another bugging device that's like getting into our radio signals? And I keep looking at it. Cake break? Alright, I will have a break. Is that the cafe music, maybe? This seems like a long chapter, like we haven't had a chapter break at all. Alright. I'm gonna have like a 5-minute break to eat some cake, but I will be back. Everyone go have a stretch. Get your own cake if you've got some. If not, go have something. Go have some kind of snack. Alright, be right back. Okay, I'm back. It was very tasty. Very impressed with my cake. Hello! Forgot to put my leap motion on myself. I can't wave. Yay, hello! You got a star crunch? What is a star crunch? Alright. Can't remember what it said we had to do. I assume maybe the cafe, because I think that's the music. The sugar snack. I don't think I've heard of it before. Thank you, Marissa. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Can you tell me something? Sure, what is it? Where does Marie usually sit when she's here? Marie? Let me see. Ah, yes, she sits in the same place every time. Right over there by the Christmas tree. There's a Christmas tree standing in the corner. Sus. Sus. Just as I thought, there's a bugging device attached to the tree. I take the bugging device. I think it's about time Rex and I have another chat. Sus that it goes on our radio. Have you got a moment? You again, don't you ever quit? There's no need to get worked up this time. I was about to leave anyway. Catch you later, Carl. Hold it right there. What is it now? It looks like you're out of luck. I know why you're here. Oh? And what do you think you know? Everything I need to know. I doubt that. For starters, I know exactly why you've been poking around the building. It's been bugging me for a while now. It's been buzzing around me all the time like an annoying fly. Is that all you have to say? Not quite. I know it's... I now know it's my job to drive that fly away. So you're saying I'm a fly now, are you? You've got nothing on me. Listen up, Rex. You've been targeting Marie Rivet, and don't try to deny it. She's the one you're after. And what's that got to do with you? Am I wrong? Who can say? It's clear you were a detective. Applying just the right amount of pressure and the suspect will say anything. It's got nothing to do with this. Answer my questions. What's your turn, Kyle? Listen up, Rex. Okay. Guess it's the other one. You don't fool me. I know exactly what you're up to. And what do you think you know? I know that you're behind planning this. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's give him this. Can you identify this? I found it hidden in the Christmas tree in Lucky's cafe. Just happened to be right next to the seat Marie uses when she gets there. Is that a coincidence? I know the reason why you've been following Marie. You planted a bugging device in her room. Is that so? And I suppose you've got plenty of evidence to back this up, have you? I haven't got absolute proof, but you've been You're the only one around here likely to do it. Give up, Carl. You can't prove anything. This is fancy new music. I mean, there's new music the entire game, but this one sounds different. Like, it's got a different vibe completely. You can't prove anything. Make no mistake. I'm a salesman now, not a cop. I've got no interest in handing you over to the police. Then why are you being so protective of the woman? I just want some answers. I want to know exactly why you'd do something like that. Oh well. I'd have thought you'd guessed by now, but it looks like you're not smart enough. I'm here to catch her in the act. What is she up to? She's been telling you stories, Carl? Has she been telling you stories? Actually, we did speak, but it was mostly about you. We talked about your bugging device and the fact you're practically stalking her. That's what she said. What is it? It looks like she's got you right where she wants you. You haven't done anything to me? You're talking bull. She hasn't tried any funny business. Really? Doesn't look that way from where I'm standing. I'm sure she turned on the waterworks and you fell for it the very second. You have no idea what the woman is capable of. Ooh. Is there any particular reason you're following her? That's none of your business. Tell me. I told you I know you are, so you might as well tell me why you're here. I know all about you being an insurance investigator, Rex. So you found out. I also found out about your reputation, why you're keeping tabs on Marie. Since you already know who I am, I guess it's no harm in letting you know. I work for the insurance company that Marie's husband had a policy with. It's in the company's interest to keep tabs on her as she's guilty of... Tell me, Rex. Investigating her insurance. Committed fraud. Yeah, I guess. You think she's committing fraud? That's certainly something the insurance company is thinking. There's more to the car accident that killed her husband than she's letting on. And I suppose you have proof to back up these accusations? If I did, would I really need to waste my time poking around here? You know, in the business they call me the vulture. Sure, my fee's a little high, but it's cheaper than the company paying out the amount she's due. And the last thing the insurance companies want is to be scammed by her again. Oh. Is she like a multi-widow? What kind of woman do you think Marie is? To put it bluntly, she's a specialist in fraud. She's so used to fabricating things that it doesn't even register for her anymore. You're not trying to tell me you fell for her story, are you? Maybe I did a little. I trust her more than I trust you. I never trusted her at all. Nah, not really. Never trusted her at all. Is that the truth? Straight up. Guess that's wrong. I had you figured as the kind of guy who would fall right into her web of lies. If you don't trust her, why are you even getting on my case? None of your business. Do you ever know what you're doing most of the time? Do you even know what you're doing most of the time? Okay. Tell me about the fraud she's committed in the past. After her brother died 13 years ago, she was the sole beneficiary to his policy. And that's what's fishy about the whole thing, is that he died in a car accident too. Hey Kyle, looks like your senses need a bit of fine tuning. I guess you made the right choice when you quit the force. Later. Did I fail? Or is he just gone? It's been quite a while since I left the force, but my senses are nowhere near out of shape as he thinks. Oh fuck! Ah! I'm so bad at this. Okay. Okay, we got the bugging device. Try again. How do I keep fucking up? This is a very long chapter. I don't think we've had a chapter break at all. And it's like I've been playing for over 2 hours. It'll probably end soon. I might need to end stream like partway through a chapter. You don't fool me. I know exactly what you're up to. What do you think you know? That you're behind planting this? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, let's show him that. Trying to think of what the options were that I had, but that I got wrong. Wonder if I can save before I like talk to him, if you know what I mean. Looks like she's got you right where she wants you. I'm just gonna save state. I don't want to go through all that text again if I get it wrong. Leave Maria alone. No, both the answers wrong. Nah, let's save scum it. No use giving me the silent treatment. I want to know why you feel that your job is to harass her like this. Is that really all you care about? Has she been telling you stories, Kyle? Actually, we did speak, but it was mostly about you. We talked about your bugging device and the fact you're practically stalking her. That's what she said, is it? Looks like she's got you right where she wants you. I'm fucking saving again. I just don't want to go through all that text again. I don't know, because leaving it didn't help. You're talking bull, she hasn't shown any funny business. Really? It doesn't look that way from where I'm standing. I'm sure she turned the water on. Okay, yeah, this is right. We did this before. And then he'll ask us, like, during this one something. Any particular reason you're following her? It's none of your business. Tell me. I told you. I know who you are, so you might as well tell me. Okay. Yeah, do you think she's committing fraud? Ugh. It sucks just having to go through it all again. Okay, we saving. Save scumming this shit. What kind of woman do you think Marie is? To put it bluntly, she's a specialist in fraud. She's so used to fabricating things it doesn't even register for her anymore. You're not trying to tell me you fell for her story, are you? Maybe I did a little. Yeah, alright. I trust her more than I trust you. Yeah, well, I hope you got a good reason for that. Let's just say I'm a good judge of character. Don't make me laugh. Probably about time you had your senses checked if you think she's clean. Oh, why's that? Because you don't know the first thing about that woman, that's why. The only thing she's got going for her is the ability to lie. She'll gain your trust, then take you for every penny you're worth. I do have a penny. Okay. So, we got that one right. Tell me about the fraud she committed in the past. After her brother died 13 years ago, she was the sole beneficiary of his policy. And that's what's fishy about the whole thing, is that he died in a car accident too. Okay. So she's cheated people before. Of course she has. If she hadn't, do you really think I'd be involved at all? I'll be done. Yay! So you finally get it, Kyle. It must be clear why I'm keeping tabs on Marie now. I'm only checking you and the building out to learn more about her. And you know what the most interesting part is? While I was focusing my attention on her, I stumbled across some other tidbits too. What kind of tidbits? Rex, one question. Do you know something about what happened here 13 years ago? Of course I do. Then you probably know about the Scarlet Star too. Scarlet Star? Yeah, it disappeared 25 years ago. Well, isn't that just the craziest coincidence? To think that you of all people are asking me about that. After all, the person who knew the most about that was none other than your father. Perhaps you should go ask him. Hold it right there, Foster. Easy, Carl. You should be thanking me. I'm telling you all this for free. People usually pay good money for the facts I uncover. More fool them. Anyway, I'm out of here. Wait, I'm not done with you yet. Damn it, he fled. So this is related to my father, I guess. How the hell did my dad get drawn into this? And how is he connected to the Scarlet Star? You have returned? Welcome back, dude, my hands. How is he connected to the Scarlet Star? Marie's past fraud, the murder 13 years ago, the mysterious order sheet. What's the link between all these things? I think it's time I tried to get my thoughts straight. Okay, yay. We finished a chapter. That one was a really long one. You're so back, Glinny got a brush? Oh, good Glinny. In the morning of December 20th, Mags came and demanded my rent. I collected all the money I had in my wallet, but I was still short. There was more inside an empty whiskey bottle, but I needed to break it open. I asked Dylan for something to use. He lent me a hammer. Right, Dylan lent me his hammer. I used it to smash the bottle and retrieve the cash. Took the $400 to Mags and settled my rent. As it turns out, Marie also owed Mags some money, which surprised me a little. I met Marie in the lobby, but we were interrupted when someone came in. It was... yeah? That was a huge skip in between things. I was like so confused because like my timeline of events included like, you know, talking to Mags and then going to the cafe. You know, like it had these other things in between, but all of a sudden it's like, here, this dude's here already. Right, it was none other than Rex Foster who came in when we were talking. As soon as Marie saw Rex, she fled back to the safety of her room. With the ever-suspicious Rex on my mind, I decided to go up to the second floor. When I got there, I found a letter addressed to Marie from an insurance company. After I handed it over to her, she told me about... Right. And she told me about a bugging device she found in her room. After talking to Marie, I went back to my room. Soon after, Rachel called. She had some information to share with me about Rex Foster. She told me some interesting facts about him, including his job as... Did you know the game stays accurate to the days of the week for the year? Oh, really? So like, you know, the 20th is a specific day? Probably. I mean, I don't think people would... Like, I don't know if you'd specifically specify a date without giving a day if you wanted the day. Because it's so easy to look up. December 18th, 1980 was a Thursday. Yeah, like it's so easy to look that up, so. Right, it turns out that Rex is an insurance claim investigator. After finding the clue and the strange noise coming from the radio, I headed to Lucky's Cafe and found a second bugging device, so I confronted Rex about it. He shared some eye-opening facts about Marie with me. He told me... Suspect of insurance fraud. Ed's ex-boss was a candidate for mayor. Marie's husband and brother worked at the hotel. No, she's just this suspect. Right, Rex said that he had some suspicions about the death of Marie's husband and was looking around at evidence to back them up. Also, 13 years ago, Marie's brother died in a similar circumstances. She became the sole beneficiary of the payout from his insurance policy. December 20th, 1980. I put the pressure on Rex and he told me some interesting facts, not only about Marie, but also about the past before this building became an apartment block. That's what he told me. He said that the person with all the facts about the Scarlet Star was my dad, and that it was those words that prompted me to make a decision I couldn't make before. I decided that I'd take a closer look into the mysterious order sheet I received. I started to consider that the Scarlet Star that went missing 25 years ago may be in some way connected to the death of my dad. In the dead of night for the first time in years, I called my mum. When I got her on the phone, I asked her about what happened all those years ago. You can now read the events of this chapter in the Last Window novel. Yay, save! Wonder how long the next chapter is, because that one felt very long. The last game, all the chapters kind of felt the same length. December 20th. A murder 13 years ago. Scarlet Star. Chapter 4. December 21st, Sunday morning. I wake up suddenly again. As soon as I open my eyes, I can hear my mum's voice echoing in my head. Last night on the phone, she said Scarlet Star? No, I've never heard your father say that. They're really gonna keep giving us this shot, aren't they? Still half asleep, I get out of bed, wash my face, and throw on some clothes. I decided to take a stroll to a small park I know 2 blocks from here. Whoa, we're actually leaving? We're leaving this place? The chill air that breezes past me as I sit on the cold bench is kind of refreshing. It definitely helps to wake me up a little more. Item, locate the Scarlet Star which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get the mysterious order sheet out of my head. We didn't get any pictures of outside. I think it's about time I checked out the 4th floor. Hell yeah. Mr. Hyde, hold it right there. Oh, there she is. The girl with the broken neck. Betty? Are you ignoring me, Mr. Hyde? I was walking behind you for ages. I tried calling out to you several times, but you wouldn't even turn around. Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. It looks like you're not as alert as you used to be, Carl. Maybe there was some truth in what Rex said after all. So, have you found a new place to live yet? I haven't even started looking. You're taking it very easy for someone who'll be out in the streets shortly. How about you? When do you plan on moving out? I'm all set to go on Friday. I'll be here for Christmas though. After all, I wouldn't want to miss Santa now, would I? If I moved away before that, how would he know where to deliver all my presents? Are you kidding me? Tony's such a nice guy. He said he'd be my Santa this year. Oh my god. He what? I know, isn't it great? He even said he'd get me the Bella Regina handbag I've been dreaming about. Bella Regina? Is that a person or something? Come on, Mr. Hyde. Everyone knows Bella Regina. It's the brand that's taking the world by storm. Clothes, handbags, that brand has everything a girl could want. The prices are a bit high, but it's also gorgeous. You understand the neck thing now? She's like, ah! Ah! Oh god, my neck cracked when I did that. I just hear this click. Oh my god. you seriously think Tony's gonna come through and get this for you? Sure, he keeps saying how he's going to be getting some serious cash any day now. Serious cash, him? After seeing a movie last night, he asked me what I wanted for Christmas. Thought it would be rude not to accept his offer to get me something. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, Betty. He set his sights on you. You shouldn't lead him on if you don't care about him. You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Hyde. Tony knows all too well that he's not my type. I don't think he knows that. Oh, did you hear the news? About the jewellery robbery that happened nearby? Yeah, I heard. It happened at a jeweler's very near where I work. I couldn't believe it when I heard. That reminds me, I wonder who this woman in the hat was. Oh yeah. Maybe she was paying a visit to one of the tenants here. Hey Betty, did you see anyone wearing a hat hanging around on Thursday night? She might have been visiting someone living here. A woman wearing a hat? Can't say I did, sorry. Did I specify a woman? I thought it just said someone wearing a hat. Or did it say woman? Never mind then. Okay, see you later, Mr. Hyde. Betty says goodbye and makes her way up the stairs. I'm curious now. If I specified a woman wearing a hat, or if it was someone wearing a hat. I think I read out someone wearing a hat, not a woman. Greetings, Mr. Hyde. Good morning, Miss Patrice. Have you been out? Yeah, I just went for a short stroll. Really, is that so? I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to thank you again for settling your rent. It may not have been as prompt as desired, but at least I got the money in full. If only some of the others could follow your example and do the same. Mrs. Rivet in 206, for example, she called to ask if I would wait a little longer. And Mr. Wolf, well, as usual, he's performed his usual disappearing act. I mean, this is the busiest I've ever been since coming here. And having unreliable tenants is a burden I'd rather not have to bear. Yeah, I imagine it's a pain. It certainly is, Mr. Hyde. Oh, by the way, there's something I have to mention. What is it? Before we vacate the building, I'll be cutting the power to the rooms that aren't in use. The 4th floor is scheduled first. It will have no power as of the 25th. The power to the hallway will be off too, and I'd like you to refrain from going there. Mrs. Patrice, can I ask you something? That depends. What's it about? Would it be possible to see the rooms up there before the power's cut off? And why would you want to do that, Mr. Hyde? Do you have a valid reason? Not really, I just wanted to satisfy my curiosity. There really is nothing of interest up there. It was never renovated like the other floors, so it's just as it used to be. I imagine that, by now, the rooms are literally covered in dust as well. Surely there's no reason why you need to go and see these rooms. Actually, I've been wanting to take a look around there ever since moving in. When I heard we'd all be moving out, I just thought this would be my last chance. I know it must sound strange, but I'd really like to take a look around. Would you make an exception just this once? I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde, that area is off limits for a reason. It's in a state of disrepair, and if an accident were to befall you, I'd be responsible. Don't cause any unnecessary trouble for me. I have enough to deal with as it is. Yeah, of course you do. In fact, I'd be grateful if you could avoid mentioning this again. The 4th floor is strictly off limits to tenants. That's one of the reasons the fire door was installed. Actually, I've been told rather specifically to leave that door untouched. The new owners were quite clear about their wishes. Isn't the place getting demolished? Personally, I find it ridiculous why you'd want to see all these rooms at all. Okay, point taken. Just keeping them off limits takes more effort than you may think. It would have been far more practical to have converted them all along with the rest. Why was the 4th floor not converted? I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had to use all the money that had been left to me to buy this place. It simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, Times were very tough here at the beginning. What kind of person is the new owner? Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They were only interested in the building, they were only interested in the building, but in the land as well. Can you tell me who bought it? For obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name. But why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde? I've been thinking about the whole thing. Why is it so important to you? The new owner asked you to leave the 4th floor as it is, but if they're only going to tear the place down anyway, well, something didn't feel right about that, so I was curious. I see. It may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they do with their property. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now. Oh no, there was a second question I could have asked her. Max returns to her room. So the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. God, everyone's showing off. Why does he stand like that? Oh, it's you. Can I ask you something? You better not be wasting my time. You want to see what's up with the 4th floor, right? I can show you. But you gotta promise me that you won't breathe a word of it to Mrs. Patrice. Were you eavesdropping just now? I wasn't eavesdropping, I just happened to overhear your conversation. Anyway, if you really want to take a look around the 4th floor, I can open the fire door and let you in. On one condition though. What's the catch? I want to hear about that guy. Could you be a little more specific? Rex Foster, I want you to tell me about him. And I thought I was the curious type. I'm not an information service, you know. Why do you want to know about him? Why? Because I'm curious, that's all. He's got a crush on him. Wants to know all about him. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me for some information about a 2nd floor resident. Dylan. I thought I warned you to steer clear of him. He's bad news. Mr. Hyde, if he's such bad news, why did you speak with him in the lobby last night? How did he? So you were listening then too, were you? No, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was coming down the stairs and heard voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then. Man, he's fucking... has good ears. What if I did? And you also figured out that he's been targeting a woman living here. Maybe. You don't have to cover up, I know what's going on. It's Marie from 206, that's who he's after. Am I right? I'm right, aren't I? You can tell me. I'm ignoring that. Looks like I'm out of luck. I thought you'd at least share a little info on Marie. So you were fishing for information? Ah, you got me. So it was on you. I skipped that. I don't know what he said. If you think you can be sweet talked into giving up information, think again. Easy to see why you're a detective. Dylan, just drop it. But Mr. Hyde, what could you possibly want with this kind of information? Is there a reason you're so keen on hearing about Marie? I just wanted to make sure, you know, check if my assumptions were correct. What exactly are your assumptions? The one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved here. Ooh. That's why I'm curious about her activities. How did you know her before moving in here? It's like this. When her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house they used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all though. My suspicions were raised even way back then. I had a strange feeling about her. What do you mean? You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarreling almost all the time. Then, 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. That's about the time the insurance company began looking into her. I'm almost afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband murdered to claim the insurance money. So that's what you've been thinking about. Yeah. You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries. Do I? That explains why you were excited when you discovered I was a detective. Then when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to the conclusion that she must have murdered him in order to claim the insurance money. It's true, I love this kind of thing. You have to admit it's fun to uncover a secret about somebody. Oh, sorry, I had to yawn. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. If you're serious about wanting to come check out those rooms, meet me up there at 4 this afternoon. Okay, I've got things to do. That guy has some serious problems, but I don't want to miss this chance. I've got to get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. My pager. Better get back to my room. Oh. Was caught on the table. The bench in the hallway. Time to call Rachel. The light on my answer phone is lit. I hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him. If you wish to accept my order, then respond in kind. Who is this guy? Put a penny in the envelope and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. When I receive your response, I'll send further information about the item and the client. Oh. So it's someone who... Oh, I guess everyone has access to the building. So now I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet? Who sent the damn thing anyway? I really gotta figure that out. There goes my pager again. I get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a call. Red Crown, how may I help you? Rachel, it's me. Something up? I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you'd like to hear. I also uncovered something about Hotel Cape West. Good work. What's the dirt on Rex? I've made some calls and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance, plus I found out he's contracted on a commission basis. Commission basis? Yes. Seems he makes all his money doing doing this kind of work. The rumors about him getting brought to investigate insurance... The rumors about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims and the insurers ending up not having to issue payout to the police holders are also true. Policy holders. Oh. I can't read. Guess the insurance company... guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying for him and his services costs them far less than selling the policy payouts. That makes sense. Hey Kyle, is Rex after someone in the building? Seems to be. Do you know anything about them? It's a woman on the same floor as me going by the name Marie Rivet. Marie? So it's a woman he's after. Yeah, a 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago. So are you close to her? Not really, I've hardly even spoken to her until now. I did have a chat with her about Rex Foster though. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge. It seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know. Trust me, I never planned on getting involved, it just kind of happened. I guess you know what you're doing, I can't say I trust her though. Right, okay, tell me what you dug up about Hotel Cape West. Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950 and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy called Michael McGrath. And then on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Somebody was murdered. What do you know about the murder? The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. The body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. It seems the cause of death was put down to cyanide poisoning. The person who discovered the body was a man named Peter Rivet, a hotel employee. Oh, it was the husband. No, the brother? No, the husband. Peter Rivet? That's the same surname as Marie. Perhaps the most interesting part of this is that the case was never solved. Yeah, it'd be the husband because she took his name, I guess. And the murderer never caught. That's all I have on it for now. Oh my god. Why can't I read now? Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago? 25 years ago. Yeah, that mysterious order sheet I received read, "Item, locate the Scarlet Star which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago." No, I didn't find anything on that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up. I'll be waiting. So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building, and the person who discovered the body was an employee of the hotel. Sounds too convenient, but could it have been Marie's late husband? Something Dylan said has got me thinking too. Maybe Marie is hiding something. If she is, I need to know exactly what it is. What's the time in the game at the moment? 11 AM. Oh, ages away till we have to go upstairs. Guess we can go talk to Marie. This is hers. What is it, Mr. Hyde? I think I know something about the bugging device we discussed. Probably a good idea if we talked about it. Of course, please come in. Marie, I found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork. Just as I suspected. To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he'd planted. There was another device in Lucky's cafe near the seat you usually sit at. Oh my. Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have? Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. If you can think of a reason why he'd be after you, you have to let me know. Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde, that I'm some sort of liar? You can't sleep? Oh no. I just need to be sure, do you have any idea? You're making a cup of coffee? That won't help you sleep. Maybe warm drink will help. Coffee won't help. Warm drink maybe, but not coffee. You don't need caffeine if you want to sleep. Yeah. Can you think of why he'd target you like this? I don't know why you insist on asking me the same thing over and over. I have no idea. I'm asking you because I want you to tell me the truth. Mr. Hyde. Someone told me that you and your late husband weren't on the best of terms. Who? I think you're hiding something, Marie, I think it's time you came clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night. You were talking with him? Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave. Did you succeed? Not quite, but he told me some really interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned me about getting tied up in your business. What on earth did he mean by that? He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud. Fraud? Tell me, do you know that he works as an insurance claims investigator? Mr. Hyde, A little bit of caffeine doesn't even tickle my brain cells anymore though. He'll be right back. Okay, well enjoy your drink though. Regardless. And if you did know, why the hell didn't you mention it earlier? It would have saved a lot of time and trouble. Marie, is there any truth of what Rex told me? Well, is there? I'm gonna save. No. I don't want to push on this because I think she'll like get real upset at me. I don't know what to say. Just answer my questions honestly, Marie. If you can't even do that, how the hell am I supposed to believe you? Mr. Hyde. Marie. Okay. Look me in the eyes. Damn it, look me in the eyes when I'm speaking to you. Mr. Hyde, please tell me what that awful man said to you. Let me be clear, I don't trust the guy, and I'm sure as hell don't believe his story entirely. But I need to get a better idea of the facts from your perspective. I need to know more about when your husband and brother died. Mr. Hyde, please. I'm not trying to commit fraud. Rex told me about you, Marie. He told me how 13 years ago, after your brother died in the accident, you became the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy payout. Seems the insurance company started getting suspicious from that point. That's a total lie. Is Rex making this all up? Of course he is. Do you mean to say that you take his version of events over mine, Mr. Hyde? He is employed by those companies purely to discredit claims and void payments. I can just imagine all the horrible things he's saying about me. I'm not like that. I was already dragged through this 13 years ago. Are you trying to commit insurance fraud? Why would I even consider doing that? Is that the kind of person you think I am? Marie. Oh. Well, no, but if you don't start giving me absolute facts, what choice will I be left with? Naturally, I want you to believe me, Mr. Hyde, and I'd like to tell you everything, but part of this is very difficult for me. What could be so difficult for you? If I tell you, will you hear me out? I wouldn't ask if I had no intention of listening. If there's something you've been holding back, now's the right time to let me know. There is something. As I suspected, time to talk. Yes, you're right. Half a year ago, after Peter had lost his life and the police called me. Naturally, I cried and cried, but deep down, a part of me felt like I had been released. The only rational explanation was that I was feeling pleased to be apart from Peter. This already happened 13 years ago? 13 years ago, my brother, Michael Porter, died in a car accident. The brakes in his car failed and he plunged off a cliff. After he died, I was truly alone. He was the closest person I had to a parent. The only other person who took care of me like he did was Peter. On the morning of Mike's funeral, Peter gave me an envelope he'd got from Mike. Inside, I found details of an insurance premium Mike had taken out prior to his death. I was the sole beneficiary of this, but it was a small comfort for losing my brother. Peter told me that Mike wanted nothing more for me than to be happy and secure, and had made provisions that would enable me to live alone without having to worry. The ring you kindly found for me was a present from my beloved Mike. I see. The company that held Mike's policy began to pay out the premium, but before long they stopped making the payments. Despite the police investigation concluding that his death was accidental, the insurance company believed otherwise and began their own investigation. Mr. Hyde, can you imagine the hardships I had to endure to claim Mike's money? To claim what was rightfully mine? Did they send something to keep tabs on you then? Yes, they did. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any proof that the car crash was anything other than an accident. Eventually, I received the entire payment. Of course, there were still plenty of people who doubted me, but I had just had to endure it. During that trying time, it was only Mike's friend Peter who stood by me. And after the insurance had been paid in full, Peter and I got married. So that's how it happened. I want nothing more than to forget that terrible time. But when I feel I finally put all this behind me, this happens. I can assure you, Mr. Hyde, fraud is something I would never ever consider. You have to believe me, don't listen to that rat, Rex Foster. Marie. I don't know. You have to make me believe. Just doesn't add up. How could two people close to you die in near identical ways? Moreover, they both left you substantial sums of money. But that's how it happened. They were both victims of similar accidents, and both cared enough for me to take out insurance policies that would ensure my security. They loved me and didn't want me to suffer even after they had gone. Just like my brother, Peter also took out his policy without telling me. I honestly had no idea that I would receive a further payout after Peter died. Ah. How did you find out about Peter's policy? It was after Peter... Oh my god, I feel like I'm skipping whole words. It was after Peter died and I moved in here. I was going through his stuff and came across the policy information documents. When I read the details, it all became clear and I froze. Peter had done exactly what Mike had done before him and taken out a policy in secret. Mr. Hyde. After Mike died 13 years ago, I was left to fend for myself, that is, until Peter started looking for me. We wed after the insurance money from Mike's policy was paid out, but I was still unsettled. Did he really love me, or did he have another motive for marrying me? After all, I had just been awarded a very substantial amount of money. It was on my mind all the time from the moment we moved in together until he died. After we got married, Peter began to use Mike's money to fund a business venture. At first it went well, but as time went on, things took a turn for the worst. We started arguing about money a lot of the time. Each time we had an argument, I felt myself drifting away from him one step at a time. If I'd known from the start that he had his eyes on the money Mike left me, I would have distanced myself from him more. It would have been an easy decision. I would have realized that this was not the kind of person I needed in my life. The most ironic part of this whole story is, before I could discuss this with Peter, he was gone. The brakes failed while he was driving his car and plunged off a cliff. That is identical. It was virtually identical to what befell my brother Mike. They had one thing in common: they both decided to take out insurance policies, and they both named me as the person to receive money in the event of their deaths. That's why I'm being investigated for fraud. I told them time and time again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong. So you say. I've still got one more thing I'm going to ask you, Marie. It's about the incident that happened at the hotel 13 years ago. Why would you pretend you didn't know about it when we spoke yesterday? Especially seeing as your own husband, Peter Rivet, was the one who discovered the body of the murdered individual. Mr. Hyde. It's true, he was the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. This is sad? Yeah. Yeah, her life kind of sucks. It's true, the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. But he wasn't alone, Mike was there with him. They discovered the body together. I'm sorry I lied to you about this yesterday, Mr. Hyde. I just wasn't ready to talk about the subject. So what happened? After discovering the body, Mike wasn't the same. He began to act strangely. The next thing I knew, he had died in a car accident. I strongly believe that had he never made that discovery, he'd still be alive today. Oh, really? Mr. Hyde? Now you know pretty much all there is to know about my past. Please don't make me go through it all again. Marie. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'm tougher than I look. Why do I have a feeling I've heard that somewhere before? Right, it was before Dad died when we moved to New York. Mum said exactly the same thing to me. Try not to spend too much time thinking about it. Remember, we've only got a few more days in this building. If you find you need to get anything off your chest, give me a call. You'll listen to what I have to say? Yeah, sure, if you need to talk to someone. Mr. Hyde. Marie, I know this is tough, but can I ask you one more thing? Did either Peter or Mike ever have a conversation with you that mentioned Scarlet Star? Scarlet Star. Well, they mentioned the word star, I think. I see. If I recall correctly, it was while they were working. I distinctly remember that word being mentioned. My brother and husband used the word along with others working in the hotel. Do you remember what kind of meaning it had? It was sort of secret code linked to the closing down party. Ah. What kind of party was it? Sorry, but that's something I can't help you with. That's all I can remember. Okay, no problem. Anyway, I've got to go. Of course. Wow. Yeah, it seems like lots of things are connected in this game, so it's very exciting seeing all this stuff kind of like, ooh, people are connected to each other. It's cool. Marie's husband and brother both seem to be connected to the incident 13 years ago. Also, the word star that was used by hotel staff then has some significance. Maybe the mysterious order sheet comes from someone connected to the hotel too. I can't figure out who sent it yet, but I can send back a response. I reach into the envelope and take out the piece of paper inside. Now I have an empty envelope. I fold the order sheet and slide it into my pocket. Alright. Well, I might call it there for tonight because I know I'm not going to get to like an end of a chapter anytime soon, and my throat's kind of hurting from talking tonight. Probably haven't drank enough water today or something. So I'm just gonna save state the game, and we'll be back to it on Friday. Yeah. Thanks for stream, no problem. Thanks for coming. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Get some wets. Thank you. And look, my alerts are working. Thank you for the wet. Alright. Who are we raiding? God. Alrighty. Anyone want to suggest a raid target? Or maybe I'll just raid into Retro Carnage. Because Lick raided into him earlier. And he's doing a 24-hour stream. He's at 14 hours now. Another 10 more to go. Alright, we'll raid into Retro Carnage. Alright, if you guys want to copy that taxi raid beep beep and post it in the chat, that'd be cool. Anyway, thanks guys for coming. I'll see you guys on Friday for more Hotel Dusk. Oh, wait. Last window. Hotel Cape West. Hope it motivates him. Is he doing good? We'll go check him out. Alright, good night everyone. Make sure you post taxi raid beep beep in the chat. See you guys on Friday. Bye!